Hello, Heather here again. Topic today is going to be on Halloween and the history of Halloween. All Hallows Eve, as was actually Christianized, it does have pagan roots. In the Celtic version, we murder the word and calling it Samhain because it's spelled Samhain, but it's actually pronounced Samhain in the Gaelic version of it. That basically, there are scholars that say it's independent, that Halloween and Samhain are independent, but there are others that say it's not. Basically, Samhain, which is like Halloween, yes, my cat's behind me, marked the end of harvest and the beginning of the dark half of the year, or winter. Currently, what we do to mark Halloween is trick-or-treating, carving of jack-o'-lanterns, bonfires, all of which they did back in the day to celebrate Samhain or Samhain. They dressed up, called it guising. They actually did this to help, these were steps that they took to help ward off harmful spirits for that dark half of the year. They would do bonfires, they did rituals, they did guising and what they called souling, asking for soul cakes to different houses. And basically the same version of trick-or-treating. If you didn't give them a soul cake, evil spirits would come and harm your house. There's so much information on Halloween out there. And the correct history of it. You can go to Wikipedia. There are any number of shows on this time of year on the different Discovery channels. Yes, touting Halloween and its meaning, and it does go into what the various scholars say. That some say no, it doesn't have. That Christians didn't Christianize Halloween and call it All Saints, or there are others that say, you know what, yeah, they did borrow it, and I tend to agree. I mean, they're borrowing all kinds of different things from the pagan roots. They had to do this back then in order to get the pagans to join their church, to join the Christian church. They tried to make it look as much possible as paganism back then to get them into it. That's just what I've discovered in my research of Halloween and other Christmas, Easter, all your other holidays out there. But that's just my saying. Everything that they did for Halloween is what we do now is what we did back then. Basically, they had parties, they had get-togethers, they dressed up in costumes, they, had the bonfires to mark the very, very end of the year. We don't call it the end of the year, though, in nowadays or even in Christian terms. We just call it the end of fall, and call it Halloween, and the kids get to go dress up and go trick-or-treating. Now, mind you, it is my favorite time of year. I've always loved Halloween. I've always loved dressing up. I like the trick-or-treating because I got to meet the neighbors. But the candy, honestly, would last through till Easter. So, I just like the dressing up portion of it. And, pretending I was something different. I don't know how many other people will like it. I don't know how many people will like this vlog because it touches on pagan roots. Yes, I have another cat. My cats are wanting attention today. So I'm going to call this the end of the blog. Again, if you want any more information, just visit Wikipedia or just keep an eye out for any number of the shows that are on this time of year, highlighting the history of it. Thank you, and have a great year and Halloween.